My name is Catherine Kyle and welcome so much to Green Smoothie Secrets. So I would love to know, because we have got people here from all over the world, so I'm just curious, where are you from? So if you could just type in the chat box and let me know where you're from, I would love to know. Now, I currently live in Edinburgh in Scotland. I'm not Scottish though, I am English, but my family, my husband and my 2 kids are all Scottish. And wow, we've got people here from everywhere. Wow, hello to Los Angeles, hello to New Zealand, hello to London, hello to Canada. Wow. Hello to Minnesota. Hello. Wow, thank you so much everybody for coming today. There is literally people here from all over the world, so I am so happy and so thankful that you joined us today. And I'm so excited because thousands of people have already got so much from what I'm going to tell you today, and it has completely changed their lives, so I am so excited to share it with you as well. So let's get started, and I'm going to share my slides with you and let's get going. So welcome to Green Smoothie Secrets. This is all about how to drop a dress size this month and kick your cravings without spending hours in the kitchen. How amazing does that sound? So my promise to you today is I'll show you exactly how to drop a dress size this month with green smoothies that actually taste like dessert without any hunger or sugar cravings and without spending hours in the kitchen. So my question to you is, what do you normally eat for breakfast? Please type in your answer in the chat box and I would really love to know. Great, so we've got all kinds of things. We've got some people already drinking green smoothies, which is great. Some people, do you have pancakes, bagels, nothing, toast, cereal, green smoothies? Great, wow, we've got a variety of different things. So, would you say that what you eat for breakfast is stopping you from reaching your health goals and getting to your ideal weight? Yes. Maybe no. Good. If you answered yes, then you are in the right place. So how are we going to achieve this? We are going to, number 1, discover how to make green smoothies as delicious as your favorite dessert, so you will actually look forward to healthy eating. You're going to find out the science behind why green smoothies do actually speed up your weight loss, so you will be rewarded quickly for your efforts. And you are also going to discover how to make 1 to 2 complete green meals in just 2 minutes per day, so you will have more time for your family, friends, and even some me time. So who would like more me time while they're losing weight, while they're getting healthy, while they're drinking delicious meals? Great. So what are you going to get today? You are going to get my secret full meal filling green smoothie recipe that is going to help you lose weight, keep you going from one meal to another, and make your taste buds leap with joy. You're also going to get my gorgeous green smoothie golden rules for making delicious tasting smoothies every single time. You're also going to get my time-saving cheat sheet where I give you all of my green smoothie hacks so you can throw your smoothies together in just 2 minutes a day. So who would like to get a walkthrough of my signature meal, my green thickie recipe that is going to help you lose weight, your energy levels are going to soar, and your whole health is going to improve? So who wants that? Just type yes in the chat box if you want that, because that is what I'm going to give you today. And we're not stopping there. I'm not only giving you my detox green thickie recipe so that you are going to know how to make green thickie, but you're actually going to absolutely adore it. And I'm giving you my green smoothie hacks so you can throw your smoothies together in just 2 minutes a day. Does that sound good to you? Great. So just to encourage you to stay until the end, I'm going to give you a download of all of the information in this presentation, including all of the recipes that I'm going to share and all of the science-based information I'm going to be sharing with you today. And I'm also going to give you 3 bonus videos. And I really want to give you a gift because I know that you've taken precious time out of your day, and I really want to say thank you for investing your time with me today, and it is going to be worth it. So if you stay until the end, you will get this gift. And I want you to be successful. I want you to use the information I'm going to give you today. And I really want you to take action and know that the best way to take action is if you can refer back to this time and time again and actually use it. So for those who have attended live, I'm going to be giving you that at the end of this video. And the 3 bonus videos that I'm going to give you are a demonstration of me making a green thickie. I'm going to give you a video which is a walkthrough on how you can make an entire day's worth of meals in just 2 minutes. Yes, it is actually possible. While your blender is blending, you can throw together your dinner. And I'm going to give you a video showing you the best blender for making your green thickies and how to make your green thickies even if you have a cheap blender. You can make a green thickie in any blender, and I'll show you exactly how to do that. So does that sound good to you? Great. So I would love to have your attention, please. So please could I ask if you could just turn your phone on silent and just switch off Facebook. And I really would love to get your full attention, because if you don't, I know what it's like when you've got 2 things open at once and you can't really listen properly that way. Because if you are a really, really busy person, and I know you're so busy, but if you're really serious about getting better health and losing weight with green smoothies, then the next 30 to 60 minutes is going to change your life. So who am I? My name is Catherine Kyle, and why listen to me? Well, I am a green smoothie educator and a weight loss motivator, and I am absolutely obsessed with clean eating, green smoothies and weight loss. And I have now been drinking green smoothies every day for 8 years now, and teaching about clean eating, weight loss and green smoothies for over 5 years, and I reach millions of people all over the world through my popular website greenthickies.com. And I've actually now been featured on a TV programme called How to Lose Weight Well on Channel 4 in the UK, which is, if you're not in the UK, it's one of the biggest TV channels and a primetime TV slot. And it was I've been featured on numerous websites, including the Huffington Post. I'm the author of 6 books, including Green Thickies' 7-Day Diet Plan, which is what they followed on that TV programme. And the green smoothie diet has sold thousands of copies now. It's become very popular. So you are in the right place today if you are feeling like this. If you're feeling like you're just dragging yourself through the day, clock watching and longing for your bed, are you feeling that you're in need of sugary foods to satisfy your intense cravings and blood sugars that are out of control? Do you have numerous health problems which just seem to be getting worse and worse? Are you full of aches and pains that bring you down throughout the day? Have you got so many skin issues that you have to put on a bucket full of makeup on your face just to look normal? Believe me, I've been there. Are you feeling heavy, bloated and overweight, that you really don't like what you see in the mirror? And if you've got any or all of these, then you're bound to be feeling that you're low in self-esteem, that you shy away from things that you used to love, that your confidence is flat on the floor. And believe me, I know how all of these feel, because I have been there with all of them and plenty more besides. So if you're experiencing these problems or any other health problems, then that's your body telling you that you're lacking in vital nutrients and you're overcome with toxins. So let's fix this together. So what makes this different? Well, I'm actually going to give you action steps today that you can take immediately and feel a whole lot better, and you're going to notice the difference straight away. And I'm not just going to give you lots of theory about what you should and shouldn't be eating. I'm actually going to give you some steps that you can take today to feel better today. And you can put my strategies to the test and discover that they really do work. I'm not going to leave you in the dark wondering what to do next. So why I'm so passionate about helping you. So this is why I'm so passionate about helping you. This is my before and after picture. So I just want to very quickly share my story, because you might have heard my story before. So I'm not going to take up very much of your time telling you a big long story and wasting your time, but I do very want to quickly go over this for the people who may not have heard my story before. So after I got married, I ballooned up 5 dress sizes in 6 months, and I became really, really sick with chronic fatigue syndrome and a list of like 50 different health problems that the doctors couldn't help with any of them at all. They tried me medication and I was just getting worse and worse. And I was so sick that I couldn't work out, and even taking a bath would leave me shaking and wiped out for hours afterwards. I literally couldn't do normal things. And I used to pray for healing. It just never came. I was so depressed, and I was really angry that I was stuck in this miserable state of existence at such a young age after I just got married. And I literally felt like my body was a prison and my house was a prison, because I didn't have the energy to go anywhere at all. But one day I decided that I just wasn't going to give up. I wanted kids, I wanted to enjoy being married, and I wanted to be able to work again. So I decided enough was enough, and I started doing research, and I've read hundreds of books, and I would spend hours in forums asking questions and experimenting with different diets. And when I finally found clean eating and green smoothies, it literally changed my life, and I felt a new energy surging through my body as soon as I started drinking green smoothies. And within a couple of months, I had completely recovered and lost almost all of the weight. And all of it did come off within 6 months, but most of it came off within just a few months, because it takes longer to lose that last few pounds. But the majority of the weight came off very, very quickly after discovering green smoothies. And isn't it amazing that just changing your diet can take effect so quickly? So, will I be able to help you? I want you to be the judge of that. I can't tell you how much it changed my life. I just never felt so much happiness and passion for life after I managed to heal from my health problems and drop this weight, because we all know it really affects your confidence. And if you ask me today what health means to me, it means freedom. It means the freedom to enjoy my life, to do whatever I want to do, to go where I want to go, to be who I want to be, to achieve what I want to achieve, and help people who I want to help, because I never could have done anything before. I felt so useless. I literally couldn't do anything for anybody. And now I am just so happy that I have dedicated my life to helping you to achieve the same kind of results, and I put my heart and soul into doing whatever it takes to help you reach your goal and take those small steps that's going to lead you to your big victories. So after doing this for 8 years, these are the things that I have discovered. I have discovered that your why matters the most. Your reason why you want to get healthy, the reason why you want to lose that weight. So I want you to write down on a piece of paper, what is the reason why you want to achieve it? What could you do with your life if you don't have this burden hanging over you anymore, this burden of carrying this extra weight, or this burden of these health problems? Because this is a thing that's going to drive you every single day, and you need to wake up and think about your why every single day so that you do achieve what you want to achieve. And it needn't be hard, because the thing that makes the most difference is habits. You don't need to have that constant motivation every day, because all you need to do is have a bit of motivation to get started and just keep doing it, and then it builds up the habit, and then you don't lose that habit. That habit stays with you for the rest of your life. And I'm here to teach you that you can make very, very simple habits that you keep doing the same thing every single day. You don't have to keep getting out a book or keep getting out a video every single day. You just need to make the same recipe until it becomes a habit. And I'm going to give you a recipe today that you can make every single day until this becomes a habit, and believe me, it will. And the saying that you are what you eat, it really is true. If you have never eaten clean eating before, and if you've never drunk green smoothies before, then you might not know what I'm talking about, but you literally do become a different person. I promise you. Everything that's negative in your life, it improves when you start eating good, healthy, clean food. Honestly, you become not just positive in your body and your health, what you look like, what you feel, your attitude, everything just changes for the better. So in the past 8 years, I have learned what it takes to have long-lasting health. And I've spent the last 8 years experimenting with different diets, researching health solidly, and also having a lot of failures along the way, because I'm not perfect, nobody's perfect, and we all have trying times in our lives and things that we need to discover for ourselves. But I finally found out the easy way to have long-lasting health, to drop the weight and to keep it off, all without hunger or cravings. And I've definitely taken the hardest path to success, as I've had to learn from so many mistakes that I've made. But my mission is to bring you everything I've learned so that you don't have to make the same mistakes that I've made, so that you can take the easy path. Now, would you like the easy way that helps you drop weight by spending just 2 minutes a day in the kitchen? So who wants the easy way? If you want the easy way, just let me know. Type in the chat box, yes, I want the easy way. So okay, let's dive right into it. So I want you to imagine what your life will be like when you have so much natural energy that you just leap out of bed in the morning, excited to start the day. And you never have to worry about having to spend hours in the kitchen following complicated recipes, or even waiting in queues to buy food at the fast food drive-thru. Imagine what it's going to be like when you never have to sweat it out in the gym for hours every day. In fact, you can easily lose weight without doing any exercise at all, but pretty soon you're going to have so much energy that you'll actually want to do exercise. I mean, can you imagine actually wanting to do exercise? And what about when you actually look forward to your healthy meals because they taste so good? They taste just like your favourite dessert. And what about when you can say goodbye to harmful processed foods that are causing you health problems, and say hello to a better body that functions properly, with younger looking skin, better digestion, and glowing with great health? Does that sound good to you? And what about when you can easily lose weight without any hunger or sugar cravings? I mean, who would love to get rid of hunger pangs and sugar cravings throughout the day? What a difference would that make to you? And what will your life be like when you know how to consistently drop weight on fat from your body week after week, even if you've never been able to lose weight with any other diet? Will this make a difference for you? Will all this make a difference if you can do all this? So I want to share some results to motivate you today. I mean, not only did I lose 56 pounds with green smoothies, but here are some of the results that I have been able to get for other people. So Rachel said, the Thickies are all delicious and so are all the other recipes. I've lost 6 pounds in a week and a half. My skin is glowing and my energy levels are high. Usually at this time of year I have to drink several cups of coffee and take naps in the stockroom, but I have energy for days. I mean, isn't that fantastic? And what about this from Sandy? Sandy says, I find I'm getting full faster and my energy levels are at an all-time high. I have now lost 6 pounds and half an inch from my belly. Oh, so happy. My cravings have lessened. This is the first time in years I am seeing progress instead of the steady weight gain. Can you relate to what Sandy said there? Have you been having steady weight gain over the years? I mean, isn't that fantastic? How would you feel if you could get the same results that Sandy had got? And this is what I'm sharing with you today. So these results are not typical, unfortunately. I'm going to give you a walkthrough of the system that we're using to get great results, but please understand that my results are not typical because the average person who attends any training gets 0 results because unfortunately they take no action at all. But I'm happy to share with you for free exactly what's working for me. And this is not for faddy diet fans, quick fix queens, negative Nellies, or pill popping people. This is all natural, healthy stuff for people who are dedicated to making a healthy change, an easy, delicious healthy change for the rest of their lives. So this is the part where you need to start making notes. So what are we going to cover? These are the green smoothie secrets. So secret number 1, how to make every single green smoothie you make taste as delicious as your favorite dessert so you'll actually look forward to healthy eating. How amazing does that sound? Secret number 2, how to lose weight more quickly with no hunger or sugar cravings, and the scientific proof that green smoothies turbocharge weight loss. And that is very, very exciting. I can't wait to share that with you. And secret number 3, how to make 1 to 2 complete green smoothie meals in just 2 minutes a day so you'll have more time for your family, friends, and even some me time. Bet you can't wait for some more me time. So before we start, a lot of people will already know what a green smoothie is, but just in case you don't, I just want to answer the very simple question, what is a green smoothie? So a green smoothie is a drink made by blending fruit and liquid and leafy greens together. So usually a smoothie is just fruit and liquids blended together, and a green smoothie is just fruit, liquid and leafy greens blended together. So secret number 1, how to make every single green smoothie you make taste as delicious as your favorite dessert so you'll actually look forward to healthy eating. So who wants to know how to make a green smoothie taste as delicious as your favorite dessert? Just type in the chat box and I will let you know. So green smoothie secret 1, how to make the perfect green smoothie without having to chew or taste the leafy greens, because we don't want to taste those leafy greens in a delicious smoothie. Most people think green smoothies will taste disgusting. But actually, a green smoothie will taste sweet as long as you stick to a simple rule. So what do I mean? So here is my green smoothie story. So the first green smoothie recipe I found was a vegetable-based smoothie, and it didn't have any fruit in it at all, so it didn't taste very nice. And I drank that for a very long time because it made me feel amazing. But the truth is, I didn't actually enjoy drinking these green smoothies because it didn't taste nice. I didn't really like the taste of vegetable smoothies. And when I discovered that green smoothies were supposed to be made with fruit, that really did improve them. But when I discovered how to make my green smoothies taste like dessert and still use healthy ingredients in them, and that was an absolute game changer for me because it took something that just tasted okay to something that I actually couldn't wait to eat. And that is the thing that keeps me eating these day in, day out, because I never get sick of delicious tasting food. Okay, so who wants to find out how to make a green smoothie taste like dessert? So secret number 1, a green smoothie will taste delicious as long as you stick to a simple rule. So how to make green smoothies taste fruity? So this is the ratio that you need to follow. You need to include 60% fruit in your smoothie and 40% greens. And that way you can't taste the greens at all. So what does this ratio look like in practice? If you're going to measure it out, then you would measure out 1 cup of leafy greens, and you want to make sure that you're using mild tasting leafy greens so it doesn't overpower the taste of the fruit. So the mild tasting leafy greens are spinach, chard, kale, lettuce, herbs and green powders. Kale can be a little bit stronger, lettuce can sometimes be a bit stronger, and herbs can taste very herby, but still delicious. So if you are starting out for the first time, I recommend you start with either spinach or chard, because they will taste so mild and so neutral that you won't be able to taste them at all. And then if you put in 2 cups of fruit, and this can be any fruit at all, it can be things like bananas, mango, any citrus, berries, pineapple, any fruit you want. And the sweeter the better, because that'll make your smoothie taste sweeter and more delicious. And then you also put in 1 cup of liquid. Now this liquid, for the healthy liquids I recommend, are water, dairy-free milk, fresh juice, which means freshly squeezed juice that you juice yourself, not carton juice, because that's got no nutrients and it'll spike your blood sugar levels, and also canned coconut milk, not the cartons of coconut milk because they often have sugars and nasty fillers in them, so I'm talking about the ones in the cans, the tins, those kind of coconut milks. But if you're just starting out, I would stick with water because that's the easiest thing to start with. So this is how to make your green smoothies taste fruity. But we don't want to stop there. We want to make green smoothies taste just like dessert, so we can actually look forward to eating them. So there are 3 extra things that you need to do to get your smoothies to taste like dessert. So here are my gorgeous green smoothie golden rules. So if you want your green smoothies to taste so delicious that you are literally craving them, then this is what you need to do. You need to add in a healthy sweetener such as dates. Dates is my food of choice when it comes to adding sweetness to my smoothies, because dates are a natural food in their own right. They've not been dried, or at least if you buy them fresh, they've not been dried. They are like nature's candy, and they are so full, chock full of nutrients. It's unbelievable. And number 2, if you add extra tastes into your smoothie, such as vanilla, cinnamon, a pinch of salt, as most desserts have flavourings like this, then you can get your green smoothies to taste just like dessert. And you can actually have a look on the back of the packet of your dessert and see what spices and flavourings they have, and find a natural version of those. Like if they use lemon juice, then you can use lemon. If they use orange, you can use orange. So just add in natural flavours. And then finally, add in something to make the smoothie creamy, because most desserts are creamy. And here are some ingredients that make smoothies creamy: avocados, bananas, coconut, oats, and pumpkin. And there's plenty more, but they're the ones I recommend you start with. And if you follow all these tips, you are going to have the most delicious tasting green smoothie. So, secret number 2. You can lose weight more quickly with green smoothies than with any other type of food, and all without hunger and without any sugar cravings. So, the problem with most green smoothies is that they just contain 3 ingredients, which is water, fruit and leafy greens. And what I've noticed with my clients is that when people eat fruit combined with leafy greens, then they get hungry very quickly. So what I do with my green smoothies is I add 6 ingredients instead of 3 to my green smoothies to make them a complete meal, which means that the smoothies are really filling, that they only have to eat the one meal, which is the green smoothie, and it lasts them until the next meal. And because I have chosen these ingredients specifically for fat burning, then there is a dramatic improvement in the amount of weight that's lost with adding these 6 ingredients rather than the 3. So this is my special secret smoothie formula, and I'm going to share what these 6 special ingredients are with you. So here they are. So we've got liquid, which can either be the water, dairy-free milk or freshly squeezed juice. We've got leafy greens such as spinach or kale, fruit of your choice, and these are the extra ingredients that I add to my special smoothies. I also add protein, So this could be seeds or nuts. I add a filler. This is what I call a smoothie filler, and it's something to boost the calories in a healthy way, so it's still a healthy ingredient, a healthy natural whole food, but it does increase the calories, which means it keeps you going for longer. And believe it or not, adding extra calories in this case does actually mean that you drop the weight quicker, because you're not going to be snacking because you're going to be full. So a filler such as oats or coconut. And finally, as we were talking about before, the natural sweetness. My natural sweetness of choice is dates, because it's got so many nutrients in it, and it's a whole food, so it's got the fibre that fills you up, and it's really good for weight loss. But you can also use date paste, raisins, maple syrup, stevia or raw honey. They're all great natural healthy sweet choices, and this is what makes your smoothie taste so delicious that you are going to love drinking these for meals. So, green smoothie secrets. We are going to cover, does water help you lose weight? I'm going to be answering the question, can leafy greens reduce your appetite? Is fruit the key to weight loss? How protein plays a part in weight loss, and why you need to eat enough calories when losing weight? And can you lose weight by eating sweet food? So let's get started answering these questions. So, does water help you to lose weight? So this is one of my smoothie ingredients. So, drinking water increases the amount of calories that you burn, which is called resting energy expenditure. And resting energy expenditure increases by 24 to 30% after drinking water, and this effect lasts for at least 60 minutes. One study asked a group of overweight women to increase their water intake to over 1 litre per day, and they lost an average of 4 pounds in 12 months without changing anything else, which is pretty incredible, don't you think? And another study showed that drinking water before meals helped a group of ladies lose 4 pounds in just 12 weeks. So that old saying that drink water before your meals is definitely true. It's been proven to be true. And a different study found that people who drink mostly water have a 9% or 200 calorie lower calorie intake per day, because water contains no calories compared to other drinks. So this is definitely all good reasons why we should be drinking more water for weight loss. So liquid is essential because the body loses weight when it's hydrated and functioning properly, and you will lose more weight when you're properly hydrated. But keep in mind that you're going to have to do a lot more than just drink water if you need to lose a significant amount of weight. But water is one small piece of the puzzle. So let's move on to leafy greens. Now this is my very favourite ingredient of all, and you're about to see why, and this is pretty cool that I'm going to share with you. So, can leafy greens reduce your appetite? Now let's have a look at this. This is pretty amazing stuff. So, leafy greens are great for weight loss because they're full of fibre, which helps to fill you up with very little calories. And for example, spinach only contains 7 calories per cup. So if you're adding in spinach into your smoothie, then it's practically no calories at all, but you're going to get full for no calorie expenditure, which is why it's so great at helping you lose weight. But not just that. Leafy greens are a great source of iron and vitamin C, which gives you energy and stops you craving refined sugar or coffee for energy. And leafy greens contain Thylakoid, which is a natural appetite suppressant. And now this is the pretty amazing thing about leafy greens that you might not know. So one study found that people were given a high-fat meal, and some had more thylakoid than others in the sandwich they were given, and those who had the thylakoid had increased levels of hormones that make you more satisfied and less hungry after a meal. And they also had less levels of another hormone that is responsible for telling you that you're hungry. And 6 hours later, they had an increase in leptin, which is a hormone that tells you you're full. I mean, isn't that incredible? So this helps to reduce calorie intake between meals, and might explain why I don't feel the need to snack. I mean, my clients don't feel the need to snack between meals, since we all increased the amount of leafy greens in our diets. And the same study also showed a decrease in the amount of insulin needed to keep the blood sugars normal. And another study, women were given high carbohydrate meals as opposed to high fat meals, and some also had added thylakoids. And this study showed similar results in the levels of hunger and blood sugar levels as they did previously. So isn't that pretty incredible that spinach and leafy greens have got this extra compound in them which it's been scientifically shown to reduce your appetite. So this study therefore suggests that the dietary addition of thylakoids could aid efforts to reduce food intake and prevent compensational eating later on in the day, which may help to reduce body weight over time, concluded the researchers. And eating large servings of green leafy vegetables like spinach and kale will automatically increase your intake of this natural appetite suppressant. And during the 3-month trial, the women taking spinach extract daily with each meal lost 43% more weight than the group taking a placebo. So if you're going to be eating leafy greens in your diet, then you can expect to lose 43% more weight than anybody else. And this is just because of the compounds in it. It's nothing to do with the calories or anything. You're practically eating this food with hardly any calories and you're losing that much more weight. And when the women ate 5 grams of spinach extract with meals, they reported 95% fewer cravings for sweet food. Even chocolate cravings were noted as being decreased by a whopping 87%. Now, how would you feel if your sugar cravings decreased by 87% or even 95%? I mean, how much of a difference would that make in your weight loss and your health if you could reduce your sugar cravings by 95%? I mean, isn't that incredible? So I was blown away when I heard how much spinach and leafy greens actually do help us to lose weight, and this is really, really life-changing. And this is the scientific proof of why leafy greens help us to lose weight. And the great thing about green smoothies is that we can consume these leafy greens in a lot higher amounts than we would do previously, and we don't even notice, we don't even taste them because our smoothies are still sweet. And this is why green smoothies are so great, because how likely are you just to chew your way through mounds of spinach? Not very likely, I'd say. So now that we've seen what incredible things we've found out about spinach and leafy greens, what about fruit? So is fruit the key to weight loss? So numerous studies have shown that people who eat the most fruit are healthier and leaner than people who don't. Fruit helps you lose weight because it has very few calories for its size, which means you can eat a lot of fruit and still lose weight. And fruit also takes a while to chew, which allows your brain to register that you're full. A high fruit diet is great for those who like to eat a lot of food but still want to lose the weight. So, and the fibre in the fruit also helps to prevent the natural sugars from being released too quickly into the bloodstream. And the nutrients in the fruit are essential to keeping the body working optimally, and that means keeping the body at the right size. And scientists at Harvard University found that upping daily intake of fruit actually prevents weight gain, even when eating the same amount of calories. Researchers said that it's because of the flavonoids, which are natural compounds in the fruit and vegetables which have been linked to weight loss. So isn't that incredible that just upping your intake of fruit, you can eat the same amount of calories and just naturally lose the weight? I mean, who wouldn't want to eat more food? Who wouldn't want to eat more calories? And if you eat leafy greens, vegetables and fruit, then you can definitely eat more calories, because it has been shown that you can actually lose more weight. And when I lost 56 pounds in just a few months, 90% of my calories came from fruit and vegetables. So it just proved to me that this was the quickest I had ever lost the weight, and it was the highest number of fruit and veg I had ever eaten in my life, and I felt amazing, and the weight literally dropped off. I have never seen weight drop off so quickly, and I was never ever hungry. Honestly, I ate when I was hungry and it just dropped off. So how protein plays a part in weight loss. So protein helps you to feel fuller longer, which means you're less likely to eat more and therefore lose weight. Protein balances your blood sugar levels, so you avoid sugar cravings and low blood sugar levels, and therefore avoid sugary processed foods that make you gain weight. You burn more calories digesting protein than carbs. Protein prevents you from losing as much muscle mass when you're losing weight, and muscle mass is great for burning the fat that's already on your body without having to do anything extra. And protein helps muscles to repair after a workout, so you build more muscles, which helps to burn more fat. So protein is essential and is very good for us. Studies have shown that there is no additional growth of muscle that can occur if you eat more than 0.75 grams of protein per pound of body weight. So a lot of people are eating too much protein, but this is the research that has been shown. This is how much protein you need to eat. So protein deficiencies only occur when you are underweight. So if they are only occurring when we're underweight, why are we all obsessed with protein when most people are overweight? And most people don't do any exercise and they consume upwards of 3 times the amount of daily protein that they need to thrive. So for me personally, I know that there's protein in almost everything I eat, so I don't worry about getting enough. I just like to include protein-rich sources of food in my smoothies to make them more filling and provide additional nutrients that are contained within the whole food. And this is why I don't add protein powders to my smoothies, because most protein powders are so bad for you. They've been stripped of their nutrients, and what's left is not good for you. It will do you harm to your body, and there is no need to consume all this extra protein if you eat whole foods. And this is why I add whole food sources of proteins to my smoothies, like nuts and seeds. So why you need to eat enough calories when losing weight. So most people think that when they lose weight, they have to starve themselves, but this couldn't be further from the truth. So when you're losing weight, it's important to eat less calories than you burn to lose weight, but it's also important to eat enough calories. That's why I make sure that I include filling foods in all my meals, such as oats, coconut, nuts, seeds, or avocados in my smoothies, so that they contain enough calories. These kind of foods are quite calorie dense, which means that you don't need to eat many of them to fill you up, but they are very important so you do feel satisfied and full up after your meals. These foods balance the blood sugar levels and prevent hunger pangs and cravings, so it does seem counterintuitive to add more calories to your food, but we have proven that me and the thousands of people who have followed my eating plans and drunk my smoothies, they have all testified to say that it definitely helps them to lose weight, because it is a complete meal and they're full up from one meal to another, and it's still less calories than they need, and they can still lose weight. So can you lose weight by eating sweet food? So this is a bit of a controversial topic, that a lot of people think that sweet food makes you put on weight, but it depends on the type of sweet food. So refined or table sugar, like normal sugar, like the white powder, is stripped of its nutrients, so the body can't use it, and it causes the blood sugar levels to spike. But raw honey, as opposed to sugar, contains many vitamins and minerals that are great for repairing the body and keeping it healthy. Raw honey is sweeter than sugar, so you need to use less, and it doesn't cause a blood sugar level spike like sugar does. Raw honey helps you recover faster and after exercise as well. And dates, which I already said is my favourite sweetener of choice for my smoothies, they are chock full of nutrients. They are nature's candy. So when you get your sugar cravings, munch on a couple of dates to be satisfied and still lose weight in a healthy way. And when you're choosing your dates, then this is really important, make sure you read the ingredients and make sure they only contain dates and nothing else, because a lot of dates will have like glucose syrup added to the outside, or even other types of syrup, or they'll have sugar added, or they'll be preserved with something. They might have some flour on them. So make sure that they're only dates. Dates are sweet enough on their own. They don't need to be coated in sugar as well. But the great thing about dates is they are full of fibre, so they really do fill you up when you are hungry. Stevia is another great healthy sweetener, and it doesn't contain any calories at all. But I personally don't use stevia as a sweetener too often because it's often more heavily processed and it contains dubious added ingredients a lot of the time. And it also has a bit of an aftertaste, so it doesn't taste as good, and it can cause a blood sugar spike in some people, not very often, but that sometimes the body expects calories when it tastes sweet foods, and if it doesn't get them then, so it can cause a problem in some people. But dates are, in my opinion, the best sweet choice by far. And fruit is also, so dates are fruit, and fruit is the perfect way to sweeten food, and it is exactly what our bodies need to help us lose weight. So if you're going to choose anything to sweeten your food, then fruit is the food of choice. So how do we easily add all these 6 ingredients to our meals without munching through mounds of spinach or spending our mornings cooking and chopping in the kitchen? We add all 6 ingredients to our green smoothie. So the combination of all 6 ingredients is called a green thickie, and a green thickie is my signature smoothie recipe. So what is a green thickie? So I have lost 5 dress sizes by drinking green thickies and helped thousands of people to do the same. A green thickie is a complete meal in a glass, and it contains all of the 6 essential breakfast ingredients. And it takes just 2 minutes to make. And green thickies taste as delicious as dessert, I promise. And if you've made one for yourself, you will know how delicious they taste. Green thickies are portable, so you can grab your smoothie bottle and go and just drink it whenever you get hungry, which is perfect. So you've got no excuses for having to buy unhealthy food when you're out of the house. And you can either choose to replace 1 or 2 meals with a green thickie as you want. I usually replace both breakfast and lunch with a green thickie because it's the thing that makes me feel the best. It helps me to avoid putting on weight and helps me lose weight if I need to lose weight, and it helps me to feel amazing, and it saves me time, and I'm very, very busy, so I need as much time as I can, and I'm sure you're the same. And green thickies are calorie counted to provide you enough calories to fill you up, but also keep the weight falling off you. And they give you massive amounts of energy, and if you've experienced these for yourself, you will know this to be the case. A lot of people tell me that they give up coffee when they start drinking green thickies because they just don't need it anymore because they've got so much energy now. They also make your skin glow, so any skin problems you've got will probably be a thing of the past when you start drinking green thickies. They help with your digestion to get everything moving with all that really good for you fibre. And they are the perfect meal containing all of the nutrients that you need in a breakfast or lunch. They also are perfect at getting rid of hunger pangs and sugar cravings, which is the thing, this is most people's downfall, is cravings and hunger, and they just reach for whatever they've got. And if you don't feel that, then you're not going to be reaching for anything else, and therefore the weight's just going to come off. And there is no other way to get all of these nutrients in such a short space of time as a green thickie. They are truly life-changing, honestly. Not just my life has been changed by green thickies, but so many people. I reach millions of people with my website and share green thickies with them, and I get thousands and thousands of emails and comments from people telling me that their life has been changed, and this is why I needed to bring it to you today. So, would you like to get my green thickie detox recipe? So here is my green thickie detox recipe. So this recipe here is so delicious, and most of my recipes usually serve 2, but this particular one only serves 1, and it contains 445 calories. And before you say, oh, that's too much for a smoothie, This is not a smoothie, this is a meal. This is a whole meal, and I guarantee if you have a green smoothie for breakfast, a green thickie for breakfast, a green thickie for lunch, and a healthy meal of a similar number of calories, that you will notice the weight falling off you without hunger, and you'll feel better than you've ever felt. So this, honestly, it sounds like a lot of calories, but this is needed, because if you don't consume this amount of calories, you're going to be hungry. And then what are you going to eat then? You're just going to eat whatever is around you, which is not a good idea. So it's much better to get the calories that your body does need from the nutritious food that we decide to put in it. So it's far better to get the calories from nutritious food that you are in control of, that you have decided to add to your daily diet. So what have we got in this green thickie recipe? We have got spinach or chard. So we have got 1 cup of chard or spinach. This is your leafy greens, and spinach is one of the most nutritious food on the planet. It's only got 7 calories per cup, but it's really filling, and it's also one of the most cleansing foods that you could possibly eat due to the chlorophyll. And it contains a large amount of protein, a high number of antioxidants, and a whole host of other nutrients. And we've also got 1 cup of almond milk. Now, almond milk is 3 times lower in calories than dairy, and it's so much easier for the body to digest, and it won't increase your blood sugar levels at all. We've also got cucumber, half a cucumber in here. So cucumber contains antioxidants that will help battle free radicals and helps the body flush out toxins thanks to its hydrating effect, and this also brings down blood pressure, which is pretty amazing. We've also got the juice of half a lemon, which lemons are great for weight loss because lemon juice is a digestive aid and a really great liver cleanser, and lemons contain so many nutrients including calcium, magnesium, vitamin C, bioflavonoids, pectin, and so many things that promote immunity and fight infection. And we've also added in 1 banana. Bananas are great at reducing swelling. They are so good for weight loss. They strengthen the nervous system. They help us to produce more white blood cells. And all because they've got a high level of vitamin B6 in them. And they also provide you with increased energy and stabilize your blood sugar levels. Bananas are great at this. This is why they're a great snack. If you're hungry, just reach for a banana. So we've also got 1 mango in here, or 1 cup of mango, 1 small mango or 1 cup of mango. And not only are mangoes delicious, but they also help us to alkalize the body and lower cholesterol. And we've also got 2 tablespoons of flaxseed in here. And flax seeds contain omega-3s and essential fatty acids. They are good fats. I mean, we do definitely need fat in our diet. It is absolutely essential, despite what you heard in the past about to lose fat, you've got to eat fat-free diet. That is not the case, because we have so many hormonal problems if we don't have fat in our diet. But the type of fat is absolutely critical, and this is a good fat, and it's been shown to have a healthy effect on the heart. So each tablespoon of ground flaxseed contains 1.8 grams of omega-3s, and it will be ground when it's in your smoothie, but it's good to just put the whole flaxseed in if you've got a high-speed blender. And if you don't have a high-speed blender, you can either grind them first of all in a coffee grinder, or you can use pre-ground flax seeds, or you can soak them before you use them, which is also very good for your health. And we've also got an eighth of a cup of dates in here as well, and we've already talked about how good dates are for your health. So that is the Green Thickies delicious detox recipe, and it does taste absolutely delicious. You won't believe that you are detoxing so well when you drink this smoothie, because it tastes so good. So if you have any Green Thickie related questions, please type them in the chat box, and I would love to help you answer these questions, because I know that it's a brand new thing and you might have so many questions, but I'm going to help you to answer these. So let's move on now to secret number 3. how to make 1 to 2 complete green thickies in just 2 minutes a day, so you'll have more time for your family, friends, and even some me time. So we're going to look at how to make 2 of your meals for the entire day in just 2 minutes without chopping any fruit or any vegetables, because I don't know about you, but if somebody tells me, oh, you've got to get your chopping board out and your knife out, and then you've got to start peeling and zesting and juicing and squeezing and getting all the white pith off and all that kind of stuff that involves chopping fruit. Some are easier to chop than others, but I don't know about you, but sometimes if I'm busy or if I'm in a rush, I just think I can't be bothered to do that. I'm just going to eat something that's already made for me, like this sandwich. So this is me helping you to eliminate any excuses, anything that's going to stop you from doing this. So most people think that making meals from scratch and avoiding processed ingredients takes hours of chopping, peeling and cooking in the kitchen, but actually let me show you how to make 2 meals worth of unprocessed food right from scratch, completely from scratch, really healthy food in just 2 minutes without chopping any fruit or vegetables. Does that sound good to you? So what do I mean? Here are my 10 green smoothie time-saving hacks. This is my green smoothie time-saving cheat sheet for you to save you time. So we're not going to be like this lady chopping with a mandolin the tiny little slices of apple to go into the green smoothie, because that might take all day. This is going to take you 2 minutes or less. So tip number 1. We're going to use frozen fruit in the green thickies, so you don't have to do any chopping or peeling. Frozen fruit is absolutely perfect because it's already ripe, it's perfectly ripe. It's usually more nutritious because it's been frozen very, very quickly after it's been picked, unlike the fruit that sits in the store for weeks and weeks, losing its nutrients. So it's not only really nutritious and good for you and it's ripe, but also it's been peeled and it's been chopped. I mean, how amazing is that? And do you know what's crazy about where I live in Scotland is that frozen fruit is actually cheaper than buying it fresh. I mean, can you believe that? You get more for your money buying frozen fruit. So for me, it's a no-brainer. I use frozen fruit most of the time in my green smoothies. So this is what I do to save time. I'm really busy. I work, I've got the business. I want to spend as much time as I can helping people. But I also have 2 really young kids, a family to look after. I make all the food for my whole family. And I also want to have a life. I want to have some time to myself as well. So I don't want to spend my whole life in the kitchen. So this is what I do. I make a big batch of green thickie in the evening while I'm making dinner. So I usually get the dinner on. While it's cooking, I make my green thickie and it takes 2 minutes. And I pour it into the cups that people are going to drink it through in the morning. So I pour it into glasses, a glass for my husband, or if he's going to work, I pour it into a smoothie bottle, and I pour it into plastic smoothie cups for my kids so that they can drink it. They keep on throwing they're still at the stage where they're throwing or dropping, should I say, dropping their cups on the floor, so they've not progressed to glasses yet. So I put them in here and then people can literally just grab them and go in the morning. And a lot of the time, I've got 2 blenders, so what I do, you don't have to do this, but I actually make 2 days worth of green thickies so that you only have to do your blending once every 2 days, because green thickies will keep for up to 3 days. So if you do 2 days or even 3 days worth of food in one go, then that's it. You don't have to do it again. It's amazing to just have it in the fridge, and if you get hungry, you can just have some more of it. It's great. So, or even you could batch process the entire week or month. So you could add all of your ingredients for 1 green thickie into a freezer bag, and in the morning you could throw the content of the bag into the freezer and blend it. Or you could make up a batch of green thickie and pour that into the freezer, into freezer safe containers. Like if you're pouring it into glass, then it needs a bit of room at the top to expand, and then you can freeze it and defrost it on the day before you need it and give it a shake and give it a stir, and then you will defrost the green thickie. So you can do it that way as well. Here's another tip. You can soak any hard ingredients, such as dates, nuts or oats, the day before, so that they can be blended more quickly and easily in your blender. That's especially if you don't have a high-speed blender. And you can use green powder instead of fresh greens for a faster blend, or even if you run out completely of leafy greens, you can use a green powder, and that doesn't need to stop you from making your green smoothies. You can also make sure that you have made a complete meal to save you time preparing any other food. So to make a green smoothie, a green thickie, you just need to add in a source of protein and a filler. And if you want to make it as delicious as dessert, add in your healthy sweetener as well. So this is why I say that green smoothies are a snack and green thickies are a meal. And if you want to save time, then making your snacks and making your meals as well, that takes a long time. But if you can just make your meals, and they're going to prevent you from being hungry, so you're not even going to need any snacks, that is the most time-saving thing that you can do. And then also, if you rinse your blender out immediately, this will save you time having to scrub it later. You can add a little bit of water and some of your washing up liquid and put the lid back on and just blend it for a few seconds, and that gives it a really quick clean, so you don't even have to clean it yourself. So that's another tip, is to wash your blender out immediately, and that will make the whole process very, very quick. So they are my 10 green smoothie time-saving hacks, and I hope these will help you to speed up the process and you don't have to be daunted by making green smoothies anymore. It can be really, really fast and easy. So would you like to find out how to get all of my green thickie recipes completely free? Just stay tuned and I'm going to share that with you. So, green smoothie secrets. So what have we covered today? I have shared with you secret number 1, how to make every single green smoothie you make taste as delicious as your favourite dessert, so you'll actually look forward to healthy eating. I have shared with you green smoothie secret number 2, how to lose weight more quickly with no hunger and no sugar cravings, and the scientific proof that green smoothies turbocharge your weight loss. They have been shown to be scientifically proven to actually help you lose more weight even if you ate the same amount of calories, which is pretty incredible. And secret number 3, I have shared with you how to make 1 to 2 complete green smoothie meals in just 2 minutes a day using frozen fruit and the other time-saving hacks that I shared with you, so you'll have more time for your family, friends, and even some me time. Whew! We have covered a lot. Isn't that incredible? So you have got everything that you need now to make your green thickies and get that weight coming off and feel amazing. So I want to ask you a question. Would you agree that it's been time well spent so far? Now, unfortunately, we can't cover everything that you will need in these videos, even if we had all day long. But remember, nothing I've shown with you today is theory. This is exactly how I and thousands of other people get results. We start small and we build on that. And I'm just wondering if you have got value today. So what score out of 10 would you give this presentation? Now, if you could type in the chat box the score out of 10, I would love to hear from you. So please type your answer in the chat box now, and I really hope that you have got value today, learning all these 3 secrets, and I really hope that you feel more confident now about making your green smoothies and how making your green thickies, which includes the 6 ingredients, can actually help you lose weight very, very easily and very, very quickly. Okay, so let's recap some of the reasons that you showed up today. So you might have been feeling like you're dragging yourself through the day, that you're just longing for your bed because you're so exhausted and you're craving sugary foods. You've got intense cravings and hunger pangs all day long. You've got digestive issues. You're sensitive to everything you eat. You might have aches and pains that are bringing you down. You've got issues with your skin that you have to wear a bucket load of makeup just to feel normal. And you're struggling to drag your heavy body around, you're overweight and you just can't do anything physical anymore. You might be low in self-esteem, because if you're struggling with the way you look and the way you feel, you are likely to be low in self-esteem. And the ultimate aim is to improve your confidence so that you can do exactly what you want to do in life. So if I have described you here, then it is your time. I want to really, really encourage you. And I just want to let you know that I'm not special and I don't have special powers or special tools. I've just developed a system that works really well for me, and it works really well for other people too. So it can work well for you as well. So who wants to take things to the next level? So just put in the Q&A box, I'm ready. Now let me ask you a question. You might be feeling a bit like this picture right now, that this stuff is really cool, and no doubt that you're pretty excited because there's only so much we can cover in 1 hour. So how would you like to go a little bit deeper and learn a lot more about how to lose weight by eating clean, healthy food so that you can avoid dieting for life and feel better than you've ever felt in your entire life? Would you like me to share my total transformation system with you? Just write I'm ready in the box. Great, good. I'm ready. Yeah, good. Everybody is ready. So let's get started. So now that we know how to lose weight with 1 to 2 delicious green smoothie meals in less than 2 minutes a day, what should we eat for the other meals to make sure that we do actually lose the weight? And surely after saving all this time making our quick fat-burning meals, we just don't want to undo all our hard work by spending hours in the kitchen making our dinner, making other meals that are going to waste our time and actually make us put on weight. And I know how frustrating it is when you work so hard to stick to a healthy diet, but when you step on the scales, your weight has actually gone up, but you just don't know why. And I have had this problem for years and years and years until I figured out what was the problem. So would you like a system that helps you consistently lose weight by making delicious, healthy meals without spending hours in the kitchen? I'm going to show you how to transform your body and drop at least 1 dress size this month and every single month until you reach your ideal weight, because there is a system that can help you do this. So this is my system. This is the LEAF system. The LEAF system is all about helping you easily lose weight in a natural way and skyrocketing your energy so you are so excited to face the day. You will avoid energy slumps and have so much more enthusiasm for your work and your family really, really fast, without any sugar cravings and without having to spend hours in the kitchen preparing healthy meals from scratch. You are going to notice the results in just 7 days. And up until now, it's not been possible to focus on health and weight loss by following the same diet plan. And there is literally nobody out there that is doing what I have done, and that is to create meal plans that are calorie counted for weight loss, but they also happen to be based on the healthiest foods on the planet, including an abundance of leafy greens, which is absolutely vital for your health and your weight loss, as we've demonstrated before. So now you can literally have it all. You can improve your health, boost your energy, get an abundance of nutrients that your body is going to thank you for. You can improve your mood and your concentration, eating everyday foods that won't cost you the earth, and you can find them at your local store. And you can do all this at the same time as losing weight, and you just can't get better than that. So until very recently, these meal plans were just mine and only mine. And I did just share 1 week's worth of meal plans, but the rest were never made available until now. And I have decided to make my entire system, including meal plans, shopping lists, recipes, how-to guides, tracking sheets, mindset motivation, challenges, toolkits, masterclasses, absolutely everything, and make them available to you so that you can achieve the same level of success that I have had. And I call it the Leaf System because that's exactly what it is. It is a meal plan system based on getting more leafy greens and delicious, nutritious food into your diet. So are you ready to see the weight drop off while you spend less time in the kitchen, more time with your loved ones, and have more energy for the things that you love in your life? So here are some testimonials that I want to share with you, and I have had so many testimonials I literally cannot begin to share them all, so I just picked a few to share with you, but here are just a few. So Andrea says, "Oh my word, I have lost even more than I thought. I've lost 8 3/4 inches. So ecstatic right now. Wow, isn't that amazing?" So Angie said she just totted up her final stats, and what a difference 3.5 weeks have made. Since the 7th of December, she lost 3 kilograms, 1% body fat, 4% off her belly, 3% off her arms, 2 centimeters off her thighs, 5 centimeters off her waist, 2 centimeters off her hips. Wow, isn't that amazing? And she's absolutely thrilled at the results achieved in a short amount of time and over Christmas. I mean, can you believe you can actually lose weight over Christmas? And if Angie can lose weight over Christmas, then you can definitely lose weight when it's not Christmas. And Christine was talking about one of my smoothie recipes, one of my green thickie recipes, and she tried the cold and flu busting smoothie and absolutely loved it and said it was her favourite. And she said she's noticed something else amazing, that she's not been craving sweets in the way she used to. She has been able to have a couple of treats here and there in moderation, which is a very big deal because she often felt powerless saying no to sugary foods. Something has shifted, and it's the green thickies, because she hadn't done the other meal plan. She was just so excited to give that a go. So she said, "Thank you, Catherine, you've got a winning programme on your hands, and I'm delighted to have been part of this process." Wow, isn't that amazing? So would you like to receive the same results that they have received? So what makes the Leaf System different? So eating more leafy greens is the fastest way to improve your health and lose weight. And most of us don't eat anywhere near enough of them. That might be because they aren't exactly appealing, let's face it, when they're eaten on their own. But when you add them to a delicious tasting smoothie, guess what? You can't taste them at all. I have had the most success by eating foods that I enjoy, by not feeling like my taste buds were deprived. And as a foodie, tasty food is very, very important to me. So I only share the most delicious recipes with you that you are going to absolutely love. Now, I now work in partnership with a top holistic nutritionist to put together the healthiest, balanced, tastiest, quickest, and easiest meal plans to make sure that you meet your goals in the easiest way possible without depriving yourself and without spending hours in the kitchen. I mean, how amazing does this sound? So I want to share more about the details of the Leaf System. So if you are wondering, is this going to be suitable for me? I just want to give you a quick rundown on what you can find as part of the Leaf System meal plan. So what are the meal plans actually like? So the meal plans, they're either paleo or vegan, so they're either meat-based or veggie-based, so you can, no matter whether you're a vegetarian, vegan, or you're on a special diet, there is something in there for you. They are gluten-free, dairy-free, plant-based, they're abundant in raw food, they're refined sugar-free, more than half of the recipes are grain-free, They are all completely unprocessed. You will not find any packaged ingredients on the meal plans at all. Everything's made completely from scratch. They're based on real food. They're based on ingredients, easy to find ingredients that can be sourced locally. They are based on everyday whole foods. They all use similar stock cupboard ingredients so that you won't be left with lots of weird and wonderful ingredients that you can't use. All the ingredients are used over and over and over again to cut down on waste. They are fresh and delicious. They are suitable for the whole family because we get glowing reviews from other family members as well, and guests that have eaten the Leaf System meal. And they are based on an abundance of leafy greens, and the leafy greens have been snuck into the other meals so that all your meals are delicious and you don't have to chew through mounds of leafy greens if you don't want to. They are based on an abundance of fruit because this is nature's secret to fast healing. They are completely balanced for optimal health. They are developed in partnership with a nutritionist. They are developed to save you time in the kitchen with so many options for different meals that take just a few minutes to prepare. They are designed to keep you fuller for longer. This is not a hunger diet. This is a no hunger diet. This is also a diet for life. It's not a faddy diet. You can enjoy this meal plan until you reach your ideal weight and beyond. You can carry on even when you lose your ideal weight because you're going to be feeling so good about yourself, you won't want to quit. It's also calorie counted. Every single meal is calorie counted to guarantee that you definitely lose the weight. And we did all the hard work so you don't have to do all the calorie counting yourself, because if you eat more than you burn, then you will gain weight no matter which diet you're on. So this is why it is very important to make sure that your portion sizes are correct, and we have done that for you. This is based on drinking complete meal green smoothies for breakfast or for lunch if you like, but if you don't want to drink the green thickies, there are other breakfast options, so you can enjoy a sit-down breakfast meal if you choose to do so. And there are options of drinking complete meal smoothies for lunch, or a full range of other lunches are available if you want to choose those instead. There is also a full range of either meat-based or veggie-based delicious dinners. If you're a vegetarian, then you're not an afterthought because half of the meal plans are vegan, so you don't have to worry about that. And there are built-in treat options for eating more of the foods that you love at the weekends without piling on the pounds. And there's also other flexible ways of following the meal plan so that you can eat what you want more of the time, and you can be flexible in terms of the way you want to eat and still guarantee that you lose the weight. Whew, does that sound amazing to you? We have covered everything. So that's not all. So here is everything that you're going to get inside the Leaf System. So the Leaf System monthly meal plans. So you get if you join today, you get immediate access to all 12 months of meal plans. And this is 504 different recipes valued at $155.64. And that's not all. You're also going to get the Leaf System shopping lists. You're going to get immediate access to all of the shopping lists valued at $59. So what else do you need to motivate you daily? What about our dedicated Facebook group? You're going to get 24/7 access to our really thriving Leaf System community, so you can get the help and support, make friends, join in the fun, celebrate your wins, win prizes, and so much more in our private Facebook group, and this is absolutely priceless. So what else do you need to be successful? What about a health coach? We have got a certified health coach called Marcy who is going to answer all of your questions inside the community. Now this is Marcy. Look at her before and after picture. She has definitely done the work herself. She's been there. She has been overweight. She's been really, really sick. I mean, you should hear about her story. It is amazing. It is so, so inspiring. And at the age of 62, now look how fit and healthy she looks. She is such an inspiration, and she's in there posting every single day, inspiring everybody, answering everybody's questions. I mean, how much would you have to pay to get your own personal health coach? It would probably be at least $100 for every single session, and you get daily access to Marcy and everything that she is offering. So this is valued at least $100. So who has this system worked for previously? So ladies who are new to green smoothies, women who have a lot of weight to lose, and those who are struggling just to lose that last 10 pounds. So people have experimented with healthy eating and now want to take their health and energy to a new level. It's good for busy professional women and those with hectic family lives. So any ladies who are busy, this is perfect for you. Anybody who is sick and tired and ready for a big change in their life. So if I have described you here, this is going to be perfect for you. It's designed for ladies. It's a ladies only group, so you can feel safe in the Facebook group, posting, sharing your photos, your before and after photos, and we're all ladies inspiring each other for a healthy change in our lives, and we really, really want to encourage you to come and join us. So what else do you need to be successful? Well, I want to encourage you to take baby steps, because big journeys begin with small steps, and we're just going to take this one step at a time so you consistently get results with the Leaf system. So we are giving you 4 tracking systems to help you stay the course and stick to the meal plan so you can actually see your progress week in, week out. You will be able to track your progress, and this is a big part of being successful. So what else are you going to get? You're going to get the video vault, which includes video tutorials, recipe demonstrations, motivation from me to you, how-to guides to help you get the healthy and lean body of your dreams. This is valued at $49. You're also going to get Ask Catherine, so answers to all of your questions, valued at $19. You're also going to get Train Your Brain. So Train Your Brain for Success video library, the place you go to when you don't know how to stick to a diet. And we've all been there. And this is actually the biggest problem when it comes to changing things, sticking to a diet, sticking to a healthy meal planning system, is your brain is not wired for success at the moment. But this library literally rewires your brain and helps you stick to the Leaf system consistently, day in, day out. You are going to be amazed what happens when you can reprogram your brain for success. So I'm nothing special. I am not good at resisting chocolate or stopping eating before I'm full, because I love my food. I am not good at cooking gourmet meals or presenting foods in a really beautiful way, but I can still do quick, simple, delicious meals that have helped me drop 5 dress sizes and have got me my life back. So here is what you're going to get. You're going to get the Leaf System monthly meal plans. You're going to get the Leaf System shopping list. You're going to get access to our thriving community. You're going to get access to Marcy, a certified health coach, to answer all of your questions. You're going to get the 4 tracking systems. You're going to get the video tutorials. You're going to get the brain dump, the Train Your Brain video vault. You're going to get the answers to all your questions. And this is all valued at $438.64. So I just want you to think about this. So all of us have disposable income, and most people get their paycheck every month, and a percentage of that goes towards movies, candy, magazines, Starbucks coffee, going out to dinner and things like that. And I am not asking you to go into debt for this at all. But what I am asking you to do is just take some of that disposable income that you're going to spend on movies and going out to dinner and that kind of stuff, and instead of blowing it on something temporary, I'm asking you to make an investment in yourself, because the money that you put into this is ultimately going to turn into a better quality of life for you. Now, do you know what the most sensible investment that you could make is? And it's not in buying a house or stocks and shares. It's in your health. Because without your health, you have nothing. It doesn't matter how much money you have, and it doesn't matter what you have if you don't have your health. Believe me, I know how bad it feels to not have your health and be overweight, and you just literally can't enjoy anything. No matter how much money you make, you can't enjoy it at all. So all I'm asking you to do here is just to divert some of your disposable income into an investment in the Leaf System lifetime membership, as opposed to something that is going to take your money and your health away from you. So that is not all you get as part of the Leaf System. You also get bonuses. You get 4 amazing bonuses, and these are all inside these lovely gift wrapped boxes here. So would you like to see what's inside the black boxes? So let me share the bonuses with you. So bonus number 1, you are going to get the 28-day Leaf System Challenge. You're going to get daily emails and daily videos where I literally walk through the Leaf System with you and show you my amazing before and after results when I followed the Leaf System for 28 days. And this is valued at $47. And look at these results. So this is one of our lovely leafies inside of the Leaf System. And this lady here, she has lost so much weight, and just look, her jeans are so baggy now because she's lost so much weight. She's wearing exactly the same clothes, and look how much slimmer she is now. I mean, how would you feel if you just dropped like 1 or 2 dress sizes and your clothes were this much slimmer? How good would you feel about yourself? So if you only got that alone, that 28-day challenge, would it be worth the entire investment if you followed the Leaf System for 28 days and lost a whole dress size? So if that's all I gave you, would it still be worth it? Absolutely, but you are getting something even more. So we have uncovered what's in bonus number 2. So we've got the 28-day challenge, bonus number 1. So what is in bonus number 2? Let's have a look. So we've got the Green Smoothie Toolkit. Now this toolkit contains everything that you need to get started with green smoothies. It goes through all of the equipment that you might need and things that are going to help you with your journey with green smoothies. And this is valued at $37. So check out these testimonials. So Deanna said, when I first started playing around with the menus and smoothies with the Leaf System, it was on the 5th of the 12th, 5th of December, and now only 5 days later, I now weigh 5.2 kilograms less, and this is so encouraging. Like, wow, what an amazing difference. And Janice said, I just started doing the 7-day challenge and the vegetarian plan with the 2 thickies a day and the supper, and I have to say that this is the most successful I've ever felt. I am not hungry between meals, my energy levels are great, my digestion is better than ever. Oh, and I'm losing inches and pounds, and I'm not great about measuring myself weekly. I just don't like to see the numbers, even though they're going down, reminds me of the work still needed. So isn't that amazing? And what about Andrea? She said, it's been a pretty busy week because we're all pretty busy, aren't we? But I did the best we could, stayed pretty healthy with all my meals, stayed within my calories, but I couldn't resist some sugary things. I'm working on it. And I took the end of the month, end of the year measurements, and I was shocked. A little over 4 weeks and I'm down 9.5 inches. Wow, isn't that fantastic? And I still don't have a scale, so I have no clue what that is. I'm super excited and feel great. I'm so ready for next month for new recipes and smoothies, and ready and excited for the challenge coming up. I mean, isn't that fantastic? And Deanna said, I just had the peach pie smoothie for breakfast and used a sprinkle of nutmeg and I loved it. It reminded me of old-fashioned peach pie with vanilla ice cream. Yummy. So aren't these fantastic testimonials? And you could definitely be joining these ladies and getting the same amount of success stories in your own life. So here are the 2 bonuses that we've uncovered. So would you like to see what's inside bonus number 3 box? Let's take a look. So inside bonus number 3, you are getting the How to Lose Weight with Green Smoothies Masterclass, and this is valued at $67. So let's take a look at bonus number 4. Bonus number 4 is not only do you get all these 3 bonuses when you first join, but you also get monthly bonuses every single month. And these change every month, and you get access to all of them, past and present. So you get access to all of the previous monthly bonuses, and you'll also get a new one every single month. So this lifetime membership, it doesn't just stop, that you keep getting new stuff every single month, which is pretty amazing, wouldn't you say? And this is valued at $108. So these are the 4 bonuses. So just to recap, here's what you're going to get. You're going to get the monthly meal plan, so access to all 12 months of meal plans, 504 different recipes, and they all include shopping lists. And you're going to get access to our thriving Leaf System community. You're going to get access to Marcy on a daily basis, and she's going to answer all of your questions and motivate you on a daily basis. You're going to get the 4 tracking systems. You're going to get the video tutorials, recipe demonstration, the motivation. You're going to get answers to all of your questions. You're going to get your Train the Brain, so you can literally reprogram your brain for success. You're going to get bonus number 1, which is the 28-day Leaf System Challenge, the daily videos where I walk through the Leaf System with you and show you my own amazing results. You're going to get bonus number 2, the Green Smoothie Toolkit. You're going to get bonus number 3, How to Lose Weight with Green Smoothies Masterclass. You're going to get bonus number 4, which is all of the previous monthly bonuses and all of the future monthly bonuses. 1 new bonus every single week, and absolutely no further prices to pay to access all of this. So all of this is valued at $697.64. But don't worry, I'm not going to charge you that, but if that was all that you had to pay to reach your ideal weight, to have so much energy that you can't wait to work out, to get your confidence back so you can do anything you want to do, would it be worth it? I think it would definitely be worth it. But don't worry, I'm not going to charge you that. And here is what I'm going to let you have all this for. So you can see why it's such a good deal at $697. But the regular price of this Leaf System is just $147. But because you are an action taker and you are joining me today and you've stuck with me, do you want to know what my special price is for you today? So you can get started now with the Leaf System for just $97. Just $97. I mean, how amazing is that? Everything on that list for just $97. So if you go to greenthickies.com/start now, you can get access to all of this right here today for just $97. So now you have 2 choices. The first option is you do nothing and you do not take this leap of faith, which is 100% risk-free. And the second option is you make this small investment today compared to how much your life will change, and you just give it a shot. And if it works, great. But if not, just ask for your money back within 30 days and we'll give it straight back to you, no questions asked, because we've got a 30-day guarantee. And if you sign up today and you don't like it for any reason whatsoever, just let me know and I'll give you your money back within the first 30 days. So just go to greenthickies.com/start now and get started today. So I just want to ask you, what's good health worth to you? Is it worth $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, $25,000 more? How much would you pay to get a body that you can be proud of and a long, happy, healthy life? Is this not priceless for you? So here is my limited time offer. So places are limited to just 100 people at this special price. And if the link still works, this offer is still active. So if you get started during this webinar, I will also give you my 80 Green Thickies recipe book worth $29 as well, on top of everything that you've got today. So just to recap, here's what you're going to get. The monthly meal plans, 12 months of meal plans, 504 different recipes, the shopping list, access to the community, access to Marcy, who is our health coach, the 4 tracking systems, the video tutorials, answers to all your questions, train your brain, the 28-day leaf system challenge and 28 days of daily videos, the green smoothie toolkit, how to lose weight with green smoothie masterclass, all the previous monthly bonuses and all the future monthly bonuses, and the fast action bonus if you get started today, the 80 Green Thickies recipe book. And all this is valued at $726.64. Look, every single month or every 2 weeks, you get a paycheck, right? I mean, the great thing about this is you get that paycheck, you go out, you pay your bills, you buy your groceries, you have your disposable income, and you spend that money and the money disappears. And then what happens? 2 weeks later, you get paid again and that money replenishes. And the great thing about money is money always replenishes. Every 2 weeks or every month it comes back again, and it keeps coming back over and over and over again, right? So let me ask you a question. Does this happen with your health too? When you start getting health problems, do you spring back to good health 2 weeks later? No, unfortunately, it doesn't work like that with your health. And let's take your weight. When you put weight on, does your weight suddenly drop again? No, it doesn't. I mean, isn't that weird? Money replenishes every 2 weeks, but your health and your ideal weight, they never come back again without some kind of action from you. So what I'm asking you to do is just to take an asset, take a resource that replenishes every 2 weeks. It's going to come back anyway. You're going to get that money back every 2 weeks, and just invest that money in something that's going to save your health and give you your figure and your health back. So because you can learn this stuff on your own, you can go and figure out the hard way just like I did. You can go and plan out your own recipes, create your own meal plans, calculate your own calories, and spend hours in the kitchen tweaking and trying different recipes and working all this out. You can do all this stuff. I'm just trying to save you loads of time. And because you can't get your time back, I'm asking you to take money which is replenishable and use it to buy your health. In 2 weeks from now, you're going to be so glad that you invested in your health today. So yes, you can go and figure out how to easily lose weight in a natural way without spending hours in the kitchen. And you can skyrocket your energy so you are excited to face the day. Avoid energy slumps and have more enthusiasm for your work and your family on your own. But think of all that testing, trial and error, and realize that your time will not come back. Your money is going to come back in 2 weeks. It keeps coming back like clockwork because that's how it works. So just take some of that money and invest it in the Leaf System lifetime membership instead, and then in just 2 weeks' time you'll have a slimmer body and more energy than you'll know what to do with. So just head on over to greenthickies.com, get started, as this offer is only going to be available for the next 4 days and then it will be gone. So get started now for just $97. Click the button below or sign up by going to greenthickies.com. Start now. So I'm going to show you what to do next. So what you need to do is you need to go to greenthickies.com/start now, or click the button below or the link below, and you will see this checkout page here. And all you need to do is you need to type in your details. So you type in your name, email address, your address, and you click on the blue button, and then you type in your credit card details, click the button again, and you will get a confirmation page, and you will get immediate access on that page to the Leaf System membership area, where you can click the link and you can get access straight away to all of the meal plans. You are also going to get an email with access to everything, And within the membership area and the email, you will get a link to the Facebook group, so you can go in there straight away. So everything is available straight away right now as soon as you get started. So here are some more testimonials that I just wanted to share with you today. So Andrea says, I'm 5.5 inches down. I have been trying to do 2 smoothies a day and sometimes just one and a couple of days none, but they've become so much a part of my life now that I feel weird when I don't have at least one. I'm feeling more awake and clear-headed. Before, I would struggle to remember everyday words. They would just escape me in the middle of a conversation. I've enjoyed tracking myself with MyFitnessPal, and I can go up and look at my nutrition for the day and see how close I am to reaching my goals for the day, and seeing which meals pack the most nutritious punch. Now that it seems I'm done detoxing, I have more energy. I'm really happy and excited and plan to continue with this plan. Thanks everyone, to you all. If you weren't for this group and my partner, I would have quit. If it wasn't for this group and my partner, I would have quit a long time ago. So isn't that fantastic? And what about Melody? She says, I've lost a total of 6 pounds, yay. And Penny says, I've had an amazing week. I've lost 4.2 pounds, 4.7 inches all over. For me, this is a major milestone since I have little to no thyroid function and have to rely on daily vitamins and mineral supplements to try to balance what my body does not manufacture. I mean, that is incredible. Like, even people with severe health problems in here are still losing weight and nothing else has worked for them. And there's also Rachel. She said, I went and worked out today trying to burn more fat and gain muscle, but I am down 13 pounds since the beginning of the month. My clothes just started to feel loose. I mean, that is amazing, isn't it? And Rhonda said, day 5 out of 7. I made the cold and flu smoothie for the day just to combat my scratchy throat. I am pumped and ready to go. Wow, the energy I'm waking up with is amazing. I mean, we have had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of testimonials just like this. When people get started with the Leaf System, these are the kind of things that just happen straight away. You will see improvements straight away. So I would like to give the reward to those people who have stuck around. So here's how to get a download, which is an ebook containing all of the contents of this web class, including the recipe and the bonus videos showing you how to make a complete meal green smoothie and how to make an entire day's worth of meals for just 2 minutes, including dinner. So if you click the link below, the greenthickies.com/start now, and you can get started straight away. So if you want to get your reward, you can go to greenthickies.com/masterclass bonus leafy, and that will take you to the page where you can download all of the bonuses for sticking to the end of this online web class. So I would love for you to join us in the Leaf System today, and you can get started for just $97. So if you go to greenthickies.com/start now, you can get started straight away. So now I'm going to take some time to answer your questions. So if you've got any questions for me, type them in the chat box now, and I will answer as many questions as I can, and I will try and pick out the questions that are the most relevant to the most people and will help the most people. And if you've got a very specific question, or if you don't get your questions answered, you can email us at support@greenthickies.com, and we will definitely answer your email from there. So I also want to encourage you to get started with the Leaf System, because in the next 15 minutes my fast action bonus is going to go away. So if you want my 80 Green Thickies recipe book as part of this offer, then get started in the next 15 minutes and you will get access to that as well. So let's have a look at the questions and see what questions we've got to answer today. So Anna says, do you also have a smoothie with a no fruit recipe, just more different veggies? And yes, Anna, I do have a couple of recipes that are mainly veggies and not fruit. But the reason why I don't have loads of these recipes is because, as I said before, when I first got started with green smoothies, I started drinking vegetable smoothies and I just didn't enjoy them at all. And if it hadn't been for the fact that I'd been so sick at the time and I really needed to get my health back, I'm not sure if I would have continued to drink them. So for that reason, I do like to make them extra tasty and fruity, because it encourages people to keep drinking their green thickies every single day. And plus, fruit is so good for you. I think it's nature's perfect food for us humans. It's got an abundance of nutrients in it, so fruit is one of the most perfect foods you can eat. So that's why there's a lot of fruit in my green thickies. But I do also have other breakfast recipes in the leaf system that are not just based on fruit and green thickies. So Sandra says, is it okay to use protein powder with any smoothie? Now, as I was saying previously, I personally am not a fan of protein powders because most of them are very unhealthy, and we don't actually need to separate out our protein because we can get enough protein by eating whole foods. And if you're making a very quick smoothie, like a green thickie that takes just 2 minutes a day, then there's nothing to be gained by adding a protein powder to your smoothie, because you are adding a whole foods protein source into your smoothie from the nuts or the seeds, and that combined with all of the other protein in all of the natural foods that you're eating in the leaf system, this is more than enough protein for your body. So that's my personal preference, but there are some healthier protein powders, but you have to search really hard for them. You have to know what you're looking for. So for that reason, I don't usually recommend them unless you know exactly what you're looking for. So Bonnie says, my maximum carb intake is 25 grams. Am I still able to follow the leaf system? Now, I would have to say no. I'm afraid that the leaf system is not a low carb meal plan, because when you eat an abundance of vegetables and fruit, then they are naturally higher in carbohydrates. This is not an unhealthy meal plan. Like there's two different types of carbs, and there's one that's like the really unhealthy type. These are the white flours and the white refined sugars, like your donuts and your pastries and your toast and your bread and cakes and stuff, and all these are unhealthy carbs, and we definitely don't want these, or not very many of these in our diet. But there are healthy types of carbs. Healthy carbs are fruit and veg, and we do need these in our diet because we need the fiber to keep our digestion working properly. So sometimes when you're on a low carb diet, not only can you feel really low in energy, but your digestion can become really sluggish because you're not eating enough fiber. And this is why I'm not a fan of really low carb diets. So Caitlin says, I was recently diagnosed with a metabolic syndrome, and while I've been eating gluten-free for over 2 years now, I eat plenty of greens and fruit, avoid processed food and refined sugar, and I'm still struggling to lose the last 20 pounds I put on while I'm trying to figure out what the problem was. The doctor said I needed to find a diet that avoids fermentation. Is that something that can be achieved with this plan? Now, there are many schools of thoughts about fermentation, and I have experimented with it myself, and I definitely think there are health benefits with fermentation. But the problem with fermentation is it takes such a long time, and most of us don't even have time to make basic healthy meals, let alone spend our time, sterilizing containers and leaving things out to ferment and see if things are working, and all this kind of stuff. It's quite a lengthy process for fermentation. Because this plan is designed for busy people, then no, we do not have a lot of fermentation in the leaf system. There are a couple of cultured meals in there for people who would like to experiment a little bit further, but on the whole, no, most of the recipes are not fermented recipes. Jennifer says, can I replace the dairy-free milk with skim milk? Now, I could probably write a whole book about this, but I'm going to just give you a very quick answer, and I would say no. if you want to have good health and lose weight, then I would avoid skim milk like the plague, because it is really, really unhealthy for you. Like, pasteurized milk in general is very hard for the body to digest, and the enzymes have been boiled away, which means we can't process any nutrients. Like, a lot of the nutrients are gone and we can't process the nutrients. And when you take out the proteins in the milk and the fat in the milk, then you're left with something that's very, very unhealthy and causes a lot of damage to the body. And that is why people who drink a lot of skimmed milk wonder why they are still overweight. It's because they might be suffering a lot of hormonal problems because of the milk that they're drinking. So I would say no. The best, if you want to keep drinking dairy, I would suggest trying to find raw dairy, or some kind of raw dairy, because pasteurized skim milk that you buy in the regular store, then it is really, really not good for you, and it will actually cause you to gain weight. So Stevie says, what is better for weight loss, water or almond milk? Well, water has got no calories in, and almond milk has some calories in. So if you're talking about calories alone, then I'd probably say water. But almond milk does have nutrients in it, which your body does need nutrients to also help you lose weight. So as long as you're under your calorie count for the day, then it doesn't matter. You can have the almond milk in there, that's fine. Gillian says, is this safe while breastfeeding? Now, for any medical problems, I would suggest, or kind of medical conditions, I would definitely suggest checking with your doctor first. I wouldn't want to say definitely yes or no, but all I can tell you is that I ate exactly the same meals in the Leaf System when I was breastfeeding with both of my babies, and I had an abundance of milk. I felt amazing. I never felt better. And I felt so healthy, and both of my babies were very healthy, so it worked for me. And all I would say is about kind of pregnancy and breastfeeding is you probably will not want to count the calories, because you will need to give your body as much nutrients as it needs for you and your baby during this time. So you can't be calorie counting, but you can make sure that you eat a nutritious diet and just eat as much of that diet as you want until you are satisfied. And all of the food in the Leaf System is all completely natural, completely healthy. It's all kind of normal foods. There's nothing weird and wonderful. You can buy it all at your local store. It's all whole foods. So if you would eat these foods normally, then you'll have no problem at all. So these are all just kind of normal whole foods in this meal plan. Wendy says, why are my green smoothies always brown? Now, this often happens when you have used strawberries, because if you combine the colour of strawberries, or sometimes even raspberries, like anything red with anything green, like spinach, then unfortunately that makes brown. So if you want to not have it brown, then I would suggest you could put some beet powder in there, some beetroot powder, or you could include some darker berries as well to make it a bit more like a purple colour. Christy says, I'm using a smoothie as a meal replacement. What am I missing nutrient wise? So with green thickies, if you drink them for breakfast and lunch, then you are not missing anything nutrition wise at all. Your dinner can include, it depends whether you are a vegetarian or a vegan. Like, if you are a vegan, then you'll have to definitely take more supplements to make sure that you get all the nutrients that you need, because you don't get everything from a vegan diet that you need. If you're a vegetarian, then you will need to be using some animal products. And if you eat meat, then if you have meat for your dinner, or at least some of your dinners every single week, meat or fish, then you will definitely get all of the nutrients that you need from the Leaf System, as long as your body is absorbing it right. And that's another problem a lot of people have, is they can't digest food, and therefore they don't absorb the nutrients, because the the processed foods that they've been eating have done so much damage to their body over the years that they can't even absorb any nutrients anymore. But the leaf system is a very, very healing plan, and it heals your body back to its natural state so that you can finally absorb those nutrients and start to feel yourself again, which is great. So Heather says, my blender can't blend frozen fruits. What can I do? So this is what I would suggest you do if you can't blend frozen fruit, but you still want to get the time-saving results that frozen fruit give you. I would, and this is what I do sometimes, because sometimes it is, even with a high-speed blender, sometimes it can be harder to blend and get that very smooth blend when you're using completely frozen fruit. So what I do sometimes is I take the frozen fruit out of the freezer and I put it in a bowl and I just leave it on the counter for maybe half a day, or maybe a whole day if you need it to be completely unfrozen. It depends on the temperature of your house, of course. So leave it just long enough so that it's defrosted, and then you can blend it up, and that's fine. Margaret says, is your plan good for diabetics? Again, I would check with your doctor, but I can say that we have had diabetics who have had very, very good results in the leaf system so far. Julie says, can I snack on the plan? Yes, Julie, you can snack. The meals are designed to fill you up from one meal to another, so it's a plan that's not designed for snacking, because it should fill you up and you shouldn't need to snack, and snacking is very time consuming, so this is made for busy people. But there are definitely options, and I do talk about this in the Leaf System Challenge, and I've got a video on this, and I explain about snacking and how you can snack and who needs to snack more. Some people need more calories than others, and what kind of snacks you can include if you need to snack. So yes, you can definitely snack if you want to. And Sally says, is there only one charge for the Leaf System? And yes, there is only one charge ever. So once you pay that $97, that is it. You never have to pay a penny again, but you still keep getting more and more and more every single month, and you will get lifetime access to our community. So, okay, so I think I've answered all of the questions that other people can get benefit from, and we've run out of time today. So this is it. The class is over. So thank you so much for joining us today. I really, really appreciate you taking your time out of today. And the class is over right now, so go and sign up right now. So if you go to greenthickies.com/start now and sign up and get your fast action bonus today right now, and I can't wait to see you in the Leaf System Facebook group and really help you to finally achieve the goals that you want. So take care, and I will see you soon. Bye.